What's up, YouTube? Jeff back again today with a very exciting Samsung video for you guys. And today we're going to be talking about One UI 7 beta number 5 on the Galaxy S24 Ultra. I also received beta number 2 on my Z Fold 6 and my Z Flip 6, which I have handy right there and right there. And talk about some changes that are there as well. There's a couple different things that have been added that are very exciting, including the Google Sports has been added to the Now bar. We've got a new charging animation that appears to only be on the foldables, though. And we have music in the live activities on here on the home screen there, which was also in the first beta for the foldables, but it's now in the S24 series. Before we get started, I remind you guys, check out our website, sammyguru.com, covering the latest Samsung news, tips, tricks, tutorials, reviews. We did cover this in real time when it was breaking last night. All these betas dropped around the same time. Sammy Guru Rewards is launching soon, so if you purchase any Samsung product, you'll be able to get exciting Sammy Guru rewards like free cases, cleaning kits, other things like that, just like in our Mystery Box program. The Mystery Box program will also be back for the Z Fold 7. You guys can sign up for Sammy Guru Rewards later this month. And if you want to know more about it, just sign up for our newsletter. You can still get in on the rewards right now until we get the official landing page up by just emailing us, shipping@sammyguru.com. If you're planning to buy a new Samsung device before we get the landing page up, let us know. Anyway, that'll be in the pinned comment description if you guys are interested. So here's the update. Let's go ahead and go down here and scroll down to software update. Here it is. Version CYC6 is the last four. It's 942.01 megabytes in my US unlocked model, March 1st, 2025 security patch. And again, this is beta number 5, the official beta number 5. There were a few hot fixes in there along the way, but this is the official beta number 5 for the Galaxy S24 Ultra and the S24 series in general. So the only new features that are listed is added the Samsung log function for S24 and S24 Plus. That was previously added to the S24 Ultra with the previous official beta 4. A lot of bugs that have been fixed. Intermittent display error of the Now bar controller, lock screen notification settings error, issue with icons appearing small on the widget setting screen, intermittent blur issues, fixed partial font image overlap, quick action menu spacing. They changed it. They changed the spacing in the quick settings. I'll show you guys that. Fixed issue where the gallery edit button does not operate intermittently. Fixed notification history operation error. Improved media playback to display as a real-time notification. That's not really a bug, but that was, in my opinion, a feature added. That's adding the music to the live notifications and many other improvements. So before we talk about the performance, which I do have a few comments about that, the only other new feature that they really didn't mention, or two, I guess, is one, the Now bar, which is inside the lock screen and AOD, now has Google Sports available. So just like on the S25 series, we actually made a post about this at Sammy Guru saying, why is Samsung not bringing this to the older phones? Because it's just pulling data from Google. It doesn't require any AI or anything crazy. You now have this option. Go in here. You'll see Google Sports settings. This new onboarding just shows you how to set up your favorite teams, which I've already done here. And then you'll be able to utilize and get that information. As your teams are playing a game, you'll get the scores up there, updates about when the games start, all that kind of good stuff. Now, the Now Brief, still not here, so no Now Brief. Now Brief, I don't know if that's coming to the older models. Samsung's already said that NPU issues, which I don't really buy any of that, prevent that from happening, but that's not on this model. Now, if you look at the live notifications, take a look at that. Some copyright music, so you get copyright free music, so you guys can see. Here's a live notification, and of course it does have this little live notification up there. You can pop out. The animation does look nice. They've done a pretty good job in the animations. I've noticed a little lag here, kind of a tiny bit of lag. Now the animations do look pretty nice, and you guys can see. Let me do the open and home screen animations there. There you go, the fingerprint unlock. I have noticed a little lag scrolling through the vertical app drawer here, a little more than on my S25 Ultra. I've also seen several people say that there are some bugs when it comes to if you swipe down. I saw Apex, who's another great creator on YouTube, posted his video. He had a widget that was displaying, saying that it could not be properly rendered in the background of his quick settings. Now, I tried this with several widgets on my home screen. I couldn't reproduce it, but I do trust him. It does look like it's a valid issue. I've seen some other people say they have this issue. There's also a few stutters here or there, but also when I originally installed it was very stuttery, so don't make a judgment when you first install this beta. It was also very warm when I first installed it, but it's calmed down a little bit since then, not so bad. But the battery icon still is massive. I don't know what Samsung is doing there. It's still not the same as the S25 Ultra either. So if you look at the two battery icons here, the one on the S24 Ultra Beta 5 is quite a bit fatter than the one on the S25 Ultra here on the right. I really don't know why Samsung doesn't want to change it. This one still doesn't look perfect to me. If you go in here, you can see a little bit better. They also, this one's way smaller than this one when you go into the quick settings. It's very weird. I don't really understand what they're doing there. Now there is a brand new charging animation let me actually show you guys the differences for the Z Fold 6 and the Z Flip 6. So let me have my power bank here. Let's plug this in. I'll show you guys the charging animations on all the different phones here so you guys can take a look and see. You plug this in. You can see right there, there's the charging animation on the the S24 Ultra. Let me then show you the one here on the Z Fold 6 now. The unlocked charging animation on the Z Fold 6 here. Let's take a look at this one. There you go. That one looks a lot nicer. Love that. And you can see that even on, well, let's do the flip as well so you guys can see. It is on the flip as well. There's your unlocked charging animation. Not really focused, sorry. See if I get that in focus. There we go. And then switching all these phones around is not something I typically do a lot of, especially when I'm unlocking them. The camera has to refocus. See if I can get the S25 Ultra in focus here. There we go. And then plug that one in. And you can see the one that we've got on the S25 Ultra and the S24 Ultra are the same, but it's not the updated one that we have on the Z Fold 6 and the Z Flip 6. So that is a change that's been brought with the foldables in this new beta that is not on either the S24 Ultra or the S25 Ultra thus far. So I don't know, Samsung seems like they're taking their sweet time because they're not going to release it until April, it seems like, for the S24 series. But I don't know if everything that's being done is an improvement. The spacing in the quick settings is actually an improvement. It's closer to what we have on the S25 series. Actually looks pretty good. The battery icon still needs drastic improvement. The charging icons are not equally distributed across all the different devices either. And then if you look, I'll show you guys this as well. Last time when I got the beta on the Z Flip 6, I mentioned in my post on X that they forgot to change the animation on the front. And so I was hoping with beta 2, they would have fixed that issue, but no such luck. You guys can see. It's kind of hard to see because the cover screen is really, really dim, but there's the charging animation on the Z Flip 6. It's the exact same one from One UI 6.1.1. So they haven't really changed anything in that case. So a couple of improvements. Like I said, the Z Fold 6, the Z Flip 6 got a lot of the same things that came to the S24 Ultra. I'll zip through because I know I don't want to do a separate video on foldables just because people don't watch them as much, unfortunately. The animations actually, they honestly seem better on the Fold 6 than they do on the S24 Ultra, if I'm being honest. There's the spacing there. And actually, let's look on the inside. I didn't actually check. They didn't really change the spacing a ton here, maybe a little bit. I'd have to compare it because I don't have two folds, so it's hard to compare, but maybe they changed things a little bit on the spacing there. They certainly didn't implement any radical changes to the quick settings, which a lot of people were calling for. You guys can see here is the update from the Fold. It ends in ZYC7 688.5. Just bug fixes here, no new features. But like I said, if you go into the Now bar and you take a look, you do have supports from Google. Same thing on the Z Flip 6 as well. So there's still quite a few things that they could improve. There's no doubt about that. The S24 Ultra probably got more new changes than the Z Fold 6 and the Z Flip 6, but also they got that beta well after beta 4 had already released for the S24 series. And so it was due that they would get the supports by Google and all that stuff at the same time. And so that makes a lot of sense. Anyway, it looks like we're going to have to wait till April because Samsung definitely has some bugs to iron out. There's some hiccups here and there, a little bit of stuttering. I'll check performance, battery life, and all that and kind of report back. Let me know what you guys think. How has your experience been so far? This is definitely not a beta, which I would call a stable candidate yet. I think we probably need one more beta, unfortunately. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Check out sammyguru.com for all the latest up-to-date news, tips, tricks, tutorials, reviews. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.